Good morning, my lovelies. We are going to use this universal folk oracle to get King Charles energy. Let's clear the energy about Harry and his ITV interview. So welcome to Rainbow Pyramid Oracle Royal Reads, where we do quick reads on the royal family. And today we're going to read about how was King Charles feeling about Prince Harry prior to the interview, the ITV interview, and how is he feeling now. Initially, prior to the interview, he had compassion. He was still very loving, and he had hoped that Harry would come out of the woods. You see how Harry is there behind the scenes. He was hoping that Harry would come out of it. Oh, and let's just have a quick look. This is the overall energy. We'll come back to it a little later. It's the energy of renewal. Interesting. We'll come back, and that might make more sense once we've read the other cards. Prayer, frequency, flow, sound, vibration, energy, healing. So prior to this interview, although King Charles had been upset with Harry and been concerned about Harry's behaviour, he did feel that there was an opportunity there to have some healing in the relationship, to be able to send vibrations of wisdom, and he thought that he might be able to help Harry turn himself around, basically bring him back into the fold. The last one, this is a very regal card, a very royal card. Ascended Master, it says, oneness, guides, spiritual support. So I think that King Charles in the past has been, he's although sometimes people see him as a little bit weak, he is a very strong personality. You see there's the lion there, and I don't read the lion or the lioness as male or female. It's just the lion energy. It's the royal energy. It's a powerful energy. I think this is King Charles's mother, the late Queen Elizabeth, standing firmly next to him and guiding him. And I think perhaps that he's been praying for his son to return to the fold. He's been at a bit of a loss, even though he's powerful and he's the King of England. In the past, he's been at a bit of a loss. What can he do to help this wayward son of his? So how does he feel since the ITV interview? Sovereign. Even though he is the sovereign, he's feeling helpless. See, in the last one, he was the powerful lion, and in this one, he feels like the kitty cat. So even though he's the sovereign, he's feeling powerless. This image could also indicate Harry being the pet and Meghan being the puppet master behind. But I really get this image as poor King Charles, even though he's the sovereign, he's feeling defeated. He's feeling diminished by what his son is doing, and he's not really sure what to do next. And these little sparkles in the background, I feel that those are gods, ancestors, spirits, whatever you want to call it, whatever deity King Charles prays to. He's feeling that they're distant from him. He can't understand why his son is going down this road. The snake, for me, the snake always indicates it's like Adam and Eve vibes, temptation, temptress, and King Charles is at a complete loss as to understand why Harry has given in to the temptation that was being offered by Meghan Markle. He knows that prior to Meghan, the family wasn't perfect, but they had really good bonds, and the wording on this card is beginnings, adjustments, sheddings, new release. And so shedding, like a snake shedding its skin, the king is realizing that his son is really so far gone that it's time for a new beginning. It's time for him to adjust to life without his son, and he really needs to shed him from the family, and he needs to release him, and he needs to move on, because honestly, if he keeps being so overwhelmed by the poison that Harry spews against his family in the media. And then the final card, expansion, feast, ritual, dance. So this is almost a time to move the royal family beyond what has happened in the past. It's time for the royal family to expand beyond trying to get Harry's affection back. It's time for them to celebrate what they've got, and they're looking to the past. They're looking to where Harry is in the past, and it's almost as though they're saying goodbye. It's just too much. They can't keep hoping that Harry will come back. They're looking at Harry. Harry's in the past, and they need to move forward and continue in a new way without him. And this brings us back to the original card, the overall energy, renewal. And this card of renewal is looking to the future. There's a bit of a Stonehenge in the background. And so King Charles really needs to focus on the younger generation. This looks to me like King Charles and perhaps Prince George, where King Charles ignore the fact that this is a feminine person. That I think the feminine in this card just relates to his love, his tender side, and he needs to pour his tender side into the younger generation and show them the ways of the royal family, show them the love and affection, and because Harry is no longer receptive. So the only way to renew the royal family is to heal. It also says rest. He needs to rest. He needs to heal. He needs to rest, and he needs to enjoy the love of the younger generation, to understand that there is still a future for the monarchy, even though it's sadly without his youngest son. So, like if you do, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for listening, and I'll leave you with a short wildlife clip.